Hi, my name is Sam Byrne, and in today's show we are talking about piracy versus streaming services. Streaming services have been declining in the past few years because of many reasons. One major reason is the price. Prices have been rising, and what service you pay for has become worse. For example, Netflix now has ads and costs more. The only way to stop this is to pay for an even more expensive subscription. This is why a lot of people choose to use piracy instead of paying these prices. Piracy has its risks. For example, it can have viruses, and usually the website itself is not secure. It is also unreliable, as the websites can go down often, so you will never have a constant way to use it. We asked the public which of the two they prefer. Here are their responses.
I prefer streaming because it feels morally wrong to go for piracy. Like, to me, it's morally wrong to, do that, you know?
Streaming services because I'm not a thief.
I prefer piracy because it's cheaper and it doesn't support those major corporations.
Uh, Often piracy because it offers a bigger catalog.
A lot of people prefer streaming due to it being moral and don't want to commit crimes, whereas others would rather save money whenever they can and will use piracy without a second thought. We asked some people why they bought subscriptions even though piracy is free. This is their answer.
'Cause they think that it's illegal and they don't want to do anything illegal.
Piracy has a lot of risks to it, especially with, viruses and coming from not very well known or safe places. And a lot of people that do have the money or would pay for streaming services do, because it's not terrible. The prices aren't terrible, but it's like, what do you want to spend your money for, and what do you choose to have more risks on?
Piracy is very easy to do, so it's accessible to everyone. It's very simple to understand, so anyone can do it. Most people who use piracy are young people, however, there are still older people who use piracy. The public was asked if they thought age would have an effect on whether someone would use piracy. This is what they said.
Sometimes, yes. I think younger people take more risks because they think they won't get caught.
In conclusion, piracy is still disliked by people, and they think that piracy is morally wrong. Also, from the answers we got, it seemed that age didn't really matter when it came to people using piracy. Personally, I think that piracy is wrong, but it's affordable and it's fine if you really can't afford streaming services. Anyway, that's the end of today's talk. Thanks for listening.